Glamour. Ooh. Ooh. Glamour. Glamorous. Glamourousness. Glamourousness. Glamoursignificant. Oh my, Willie's Roach Motel Manager. Hello, come in. How are you? There's a horsefly Twinkie too. It's a little fuzzy on there. What's going on? We're in a sleeper. Look at this. Oh, fucking little sleeper. Little sleeper situation. Little sleeper situation. I don't really have much to talk about, so if you guys want to hear my opinion on something, feel free to ask, or if you got a question or something. I just was feeling like that I should go live just to kind of touch on really only one topic, and then I don't have anything after that. Um, what up, sideshow? Hello, come in. How are you? You know what I mean? I don't really have anything to go. KD, Horsefly, 21, Stu, Curtis, what's happening? So I just, I only wanted to touch on really one thing, and then, yeah, I ain't a day cab. I know the day cab gained a sleeper. That's correct. Sometimes when a truck goes down, we use one of these guys to uh, keep shit moving. Anyway, I just want to touch on this whole job loss, not job loss situation to see if I can offer some kind of clarity. Um, like the whole time that we had the Wolfpack chat going, Wandle just bitched about that job like all the time. You know what I mean? Uh, just bitched about that job all the time. And I think like using codename Narc as like a scapegoat, or saying like you quit, you got fired when you didn't really, you just quit because you didn't like that job and you wanted to go local, or whatever the case is. Like that's kind of pussy. Like to accuse somebody, say, oh, well, you're calling my job and I lost my job because you're calling my job, whether he called your job or not. Like, why you gotta fucking lie about it? You know what I mean? We know that you quit the fucking job, Wandle. Okay, we know that you bitched about it, and you bitched about the owner, and you bitched about pickup numbers, and you bitched about maintenance on the truck, and you bitched about um, all kinds of things, and that's why you had to like take a fucking week off or whatever it was when your truck was down and you was home for a fucking week and all this kind of shit. Don't be blaming that young man for you losing your job when you simply just quit because you couldn't hack it or whatever, or you couldn't put up with the shit you were dealing with, or you couldn't, figure out how to navigate around it, or whatever the real reason is. Don't blame it on codename Narc, who is a stand-up, honorable, trustworthy guy. Don't name it, or don't blame it on him. You know what I mean? I think the whole thing is, bullshit. Yeah, maybe Randall got fired for hitting too much shit, Bill. You're right. Because Randall did fuck up that one Peterbilt. Remember, he hit it? He hit that Peterbilt and sent us pictures. I'm going to have to forward those pictures on to Codename Narc so he could see what Randall hit, because I think I still have them. But yeah, he was hitting shit all the time. Maybe he got fired for fucking safety violations. Maybe that's why. Maybe he lost his CDL or something. You know? Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the case. Maybe because he fucking was hitting too much shit. I'll go in and screenshot him, send him to you because he shared him with me on a text. I think I still have the text. If not, I know I sent him to the boys or I posted him in the thing there. But yeah, he fucking was hitting shit at the truck stop. You know, maybe for defecating in a sleeper truck. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why, Stu, because he did defecate all over that fucking truck, like literally shit all over it, like shit on the floor, wiped his ass on the mattress. Maybe, maybe he got fired for being a biohazard to the company. You know what I mean? Maybe they had to spend like 2 grand to have uh what you call them, Safe Pro, whatever them companies' names are, come in there and clean that shit up. I don't know. I don't know. Hool's the only one on this channel who doesn't get a wrench. So whenever Hool comments, feel free to time him out. Don't block him, just time him out. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know if we still have the screenshot for that either. Randall shitting all over the thing. He had to flip the mattress. Like, I'm in a sleeper truck. This is an older truck. I actually kind of like it though, but I am in a sleeper truck. But I'll use this mattress for an example. So, like, this just, but anyway, like, if this was in his truck, there was a shit stain from about here, probably the whole way down to about here. And it looked wet. You know what I mean? Like diarrhea shit puddle wet all over it. You know what I mean? So it was like, if I could draw it, while if I had to tell us, you know what I'm saying? If I had what, John Madden had, I could draw. But it was like this right here and then down there. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. But to blame Codename Narc for you losing your job when, you probably just quit, and you probably did it the right way. You probably put in 2 weeks notice and everything. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh Christ, we already covered this in MFG. Prior to the cabin serial killer and post diesel versus gas engines to the point. Here is get some NFG. Tiny, lay off the sauce and learn how to type. You know what I mean? That's true, Billy. You should tell that story on Truck and Talk. You know, run it into the mud. Run it into the mud. No pun intended. That was coming out of Randall's ass, the mud. But, yeah, I mean. But I just wanted to touch on that. If you guys got anything else to talk about besides that, I'd be interested to hear. I'd be interested to hear about it. He was fired because he hit a school. I can't see. For some TC Boggs, your name is so long, it actually cuts off part of your shit. Are you saying he was fired because he hit a school bus? Is that the real thing? I don't know. These guys shame me to not be a faceless troll, so I started a channel, and now they want you gone. Well, because they can't handle you, dude. I mean, no one really likes faceless trolls. No offense, but to you faceless trolls that are in here. But yes, hashtag muddy mattress. That's pretty much what it was. But when they called you out and you made a channel, and here you are, and now they want you gone. Sorry, sorry. Be careful what you ask for, right? Codename Narc has, in my opinion, and take this for what it's worth, Codename Narc has, in my opinion, one of the premier channels in all of trucking YouTube. Okay? Premier. I'm saying top four. Top four. Okay? Top four. You're in the top four, Narc. So you're in the top four. Those golden streets of YouTube that I laid out, you're running on them, baby. You're doing burnouts on them. You're tearing up the golden streets that I laid out on YouTube, especially for you to walk on, sir. Especially for you to. Hats off to you. If I didn't have the headset off, we'd tip the cap, but we tip the cap right here. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, brick by brick. You know, brick by brick. The amount, exactly, Sideshow, the amount of raw, unpolished talent that I see from you. I mean, your use of the picture of Randall's hand inside that Barbie doll is phenomenal. I love it. Hashtag Jack Shack. There you go. So, Sarah, did Randall ever? Um, so did Randall ever give you a bath, or did he leave you all stinky? I don't know. I didn't. Uh, all right, boys. Well, take what you will from this video. Uh, Tiny, top four. Currently, top four. That's where he's at. You're not outdoing him. You can't talk shit, Tiny. You're not outdoing him. You got to outdo him. You know what I mean? That's what I always said. When people would tell me like, "Oh, Will ain't shit," well then fucking outdo me. You know, he's outworking you. He's outworking you when it comes to the YouTube, Tiny. All right, he's putting in the OT. That's right, Jim. Tiny ain't it. All right, just ain't it. He's just fucking outworking you. People used to say, "Oh, Will ain't shit. Will can't create. Will can't edit. Will can't do this. Blah 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 blah." Then fucking outdo me. That's what I used to always tell him. Outdo me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Outdo me. Outwork me. You can't. You know, you can't outwork Narc. Narc's busting his ass, outdoing Allians. So it is what it is. He's in the upper echelon of the YouTube stratosphere, and you ain't bringing him down. You can't bring him down. And yes, we're going to NFG after this. So if you guys want to drop the link in the chat, feel free to do so. Make sure you subscribe to Code Name Narc. Unsubscribe from Team Tiny because he ain't shit. I'll talk to each and every one of you later. Be good, be safe. Peace out.